Hello! Wonderful Monday. I hope you have had a great weekend and that your week thus far, last week, wasn't that terrible. I know for many it is not that easy right now. We're all going through a lot of shifts and a lot of changes on the planet cosmically. We are all feeling it, especially if you are an energetic being, if you're an empath, and if subtle changes affect you on a spiritual and emotional level, you are going to go through a lot of shifts at this point in time. My video is going to be very short today. I don't want to keep you up with long videos. One thing that I want to say to you, on your journey, on your passage through life, everything that you want and everything that you hope for, that you pray for, that you wish for, that you dream for, is already there. It is in another timeline. From a religious point of view, you might not understand it, so you might want to swipe left, up, whichever way you want to do it. Just move along, because this is just going to go right over your head and you won't understand it. Everything that you want is in another timeline. And that timeline is not a mystical, imaginary, thought-up idea that somebody decided to jot out of a typewriter and go, maybe we should tell people about this nonsense because that's how things work around the universe and in the energy fields. Actually, no. Your preconceivedness, your pre-birth, your pre-design, pre-you entering the body of a human form, everything that you will have in this timeline is sitting in a vortex, in a tube, waiting for you to arrive at the point where your energy starts vibrating at that level, that everything that is meant for you in this current timeline at this very moment gets released. But it won't get released while you are fumbling around that vortex and looking and pushing and looking and pushing and looking and pushing for answers to questions that will miss you completely because you are not vibrating at the level that you need to vibrate at. So, in this lifetime, no matter what you have gone through in your life, no matter what experiences you have had to endure as a child, as an adult, you are responsible for you. Not your parents, not your grandparents, not your wife, not your husband, not your children. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for the end result of a planned out moment that was designed pre you birthing into this realm, into this lifetime, to be this magnificent being. Children who go through suffering and who are involved in wars, for example, those are karmic lessons that the children are going through. I know that sounds incredibly hard to process. And you think that I am fucking crazy and I've lost my mind and how dare I say things like that. That is karmic balance. Those are lessons that they have to go through, that they are experiencing because they chose those journeys to go through so that they could learn and evolve from those lessons. We've all endured. I don't care who you are on the other side of the screen. We've all endured loss, pain, heartache, betrayal, rejection, abandonment, abuse, huge grief, huge pain. But it doesn't define you. But as long as you hold on to it, you will not get to that vortex, to that point where everything that has been waiting for you pre your design is sitting and waiting for you to release the shit that no longer serves you. Free will. As beautiful as the universe in its creation was, it did not get involved in our decisions. It did not say, oh, for fuck's sakes, Angus, or Damien, or Susan, or Sarah, or Tule, or Bukle, Sip, or whoever you are on the other side of the screen. You are just taking too long to get to your fucking point. We'll just help you along and just push you down the vortex. No, that's not how it works. It's like taking a baby and pushing it through the birth canal and say, just fucking hurry up, we need to get you to birth out. You'll kill the baby. The baby will implode. So the universe steps back. And the universe says, okay, no, when you're ready, we'll sit here and wait for you. We'll just sit you on the sideline, like around this cloud of you happening and carrying on through life, and wait for you to catch a wake up so that you can get to your destiny. And you have so much potential. Yes, horrible things have happened to you. Horrible things. Betrayal, heartache, loss. Trust has been broken. Trust has been violated. So how do you move on from that? You have to let it go. You literally have to let it go. By you storing that shit in your body, first of all, by thinking of everything that's been done to you every single day of your life, reminiscing like a dead horse standing at the edge of the water. There's water running. There's water running past you, but you will not drink it because you want to sit in that misery and that pain. So water just keeps on going. It's not going to wait for you. It's not going to go, I suppose we better wait for you so that you can catch a wake up. No, it's not going to. It moves along because you have not moved on from your grief and from whatever you need to process through. The longer it takes you, the longer you get to your funnel. And you need to at some point get to your funnel so that you can start feeling the joy and the explosion of miracles and events and blessings and connections and things just flowing into your life to get you to that point where you are supposed to be that magnificent being. You have to let it go. You will not get to your funnel. You will not get to your blessings, to your journey, to your point of your vibration that you need to vibrate on. We all do it. Anxiety is the coping mechanisms of those who have suffered immense traumas in their lives and who have never been given the opportunity to heal from it. Someone has not come to them and said to them that you are not the product of that pain. You need to let it go. Easier said than done, because a human being is a stubborn bastard. We don't want to let go of our pain. We don't want to admit that we can evolve from this, that it's not everything that is happening to you right now. It's a game. It's a matrix. And the longer you play the game and the longer you play in that matrix with all the pain and all the anxiety and the stress and the fear and nobody loves me and I'm not going to make it at the end of the month and look how we're suffering and we're not getting out of our debt and blah, 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 blah. You just keep on spinning in that wheel and you'll keep on spinning in that wheel until you put the fucking brakes on and you say enough is enough. It can be done. It takes a lot of commitment. Spirit, your dragon breath, your Sophia dragons, your ascended master mothers, who are the healers of the planet, who have always been the healers of the planet, who were condemned, subjected, vilified, demonized, and pushed into a corner, would have been so great for our planet had male energy not been pushed up onto a pedestal and created the planet that we are all living in today. And we are all suffering. Man, woman, child, animal, earth, ocean, air, structures, everything's suffering. Collectively, we need you. We need you to realize that the moment that you say to fear and to conditions and to programming, especially to programming, that you've had enough, no more, then everything in your life starts changing. You start meeting the right people. You start meeting the people that are going to affect your life and change your life for you for the better. But until then, unfortunately, you are going to keep on suffering. And that's not what we want for you. We want you to feel what it feels like to be free. And to realize that you are so free that you no longer belong to a program. That you no longer belong to a conditioning. That you don't have to live in fear every day. And that the moment that you start vibrating on the frequency that you are supposed to be vibrating on, you will start seeing how your problems in your life just start fading away. How solutions just arrive. I know they won't happen immediately. It takes time, but it does arrive eventually. How long did this take me? 35 years. Longer. 35 years. That's how long it's taken me. 37 years, actually. Of evolution. Of realizing what I am capable of being and what I'm capable of doing. I don't want you to wait 35 years to catch a wake up. I don't want you to wait and sit around for 35 years in pain and agony because of what that one did to you, what that one did to you, what this one's doing to you right now, and you are allowing it by not saying no. Enough is enough. Money has a lot to do with it. In our pain, we want to drown our pain. So we go and spend. We hide our pain in our money, in our belongings, in our possessions. In my little cottage where I live, the only thing I own is my bed, my microwave oven, my car, my PC, and 2 furniture pieces, 4 furniture pieces, my clothing, my breakables, my kettle, my gas stove, my gas bottle, and that's it. Oh, and my animals, my two beautiful brats. Where's my brat? She's somewhere. That's all I own. I will no longer consume myself and fill my life with things that don't matter. And the moment you start letting these things go and you free yourself from that programming, you become a totally different human being. I make these podcasts so that you don't have to make the same mistakes I made 35 years down the road. How it's taken me around the world, all the way to China and back, to get rid of ego, to understand that I am worth more, I'm capable, and that I deserve everything that is meant for me in that pipeline. And I'm on my way into it. I can feel it. My dreams are becoming so hectic. My dreams are people that have passed over or dialing through in my dreams to give people that are alive today messages. That's how profound it's becoming. And then I wake up and I go, I've got to phone mom again. I've got to phone my nephew again. I've got to phone that one. This message has come through. That's what's happening. I'm now becoming a conduit for messages of those that have passed over. I've always been clairvoyant. I've always been sentient, clairaudient. I've been all of those things. I never tapped into them. Never used them properly. Now I can. Now I will. I don't ask anybody's permission to live, to exist. No one. And no one is going to control me anymore. Or tell me otherwise. Or put fear in me. Or place fear in me because I am not following a religion. So, I'm going to close off this session. I want to do some energy work for all of you collectively together so that you can feel what it feels like to understand what energy is all about. And I've done quite a few videos with this, but I've realized that my energy is becoming stronger and more electromagnetic, which I've always had all my life. Friends can attest to it. I will touch their phones and their electrical devices around me and they just freeze. And they don't know why the system's freezing. It's because of the field that I hold. I want you to, if you can, and you are sitting, don't drive and do this. So you need to pause this video or save it or whatever the case may be so that you can come back to it and do the session with me. Breathe in for me. Deep breath in. Hold it if you can, 4 seconds. And breathe it out. Breathe it in again, 4 seconds. Let it go. Breathe it in again. Let it go. I'm sending you so much healing, so much light, so much energy. I'm holding the frame right here. I'm holding the field. And I'm calling forward the dragons and the daughters of Sophia. This conduit is open. This conduit is allowing the energy to flow through me into every single person on the other side of the screen. That they will experience light, glowing, flowing, hot energy going into their bodies. Allowing them to breathe, allowing their nervous systems just to calm down, their nervous systems just to relax and to feel the loving energy of another being on the other side of the world, on this continent, in this city, sending them love, healing, and energy to help them through whatever they are encountering, experiencing in their lives right now. That it's not important. It doesn't define you. I'm pulling it out of you. I'm pulling those problems out of you. I'm giving you an opportunity to release it. Let it go. I'm giving you an opportunity to create a new version of you, to step forward and take up who you have always been meant to be, to realize how loving you are, how loved you are, how beautiful you are, how blessed you are, that you are worthy, that you are loved, that you are cherished, that you are not a mistake. It is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, Ascended Mothers. Thank you, Isis, Hathor, Green Tara, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalena, Kuan Yin, White Buffalo Woman, and all the dragons of the council. Thank you for your love, your kindness, your healing. Thank you that you're touching every single person who meets this video, who sees this video, and who experiences your healing energy through my conduit. Feel this energy. Feel it flowing right through you, removing every obstacle, removing every pain, every confusion, removing all the drama which you need to remove yourself from by realizing that you are so worthy, you are so loved, and you were not a mistake. Namaste. I meet you with so much love, so much kindness, and I thank you for your love and your essence and your existence on this planet, and for the beautiful, miraculous things that you are going to do the moment you set yourself free. Till next time, bye.